Alright, here's a new recording session. I'm sorry about that, guys. I had to cut it short because basically I could feel a headache coming on, and also it was very late. So, I was pretty tired at the time, and I think I just need, I'm going to cancel this mission. How do I, I'll just kill Ray. So basically it is now the 27th of, does Claude wear a, no, he did, I was going to say then, I thought I saw some sort of necklace, but no. Right, so basically in our original recording session we basically cracked it. We cracked the whole thing about the train. And because this is a fresh recording session, it means that I've got to technically start again with that whole process, but I promise you it won't take that long. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save the game. If only, I might save it twice, to advance time by 6 hours, and then again. Well, what time is it now? 2 in the morning, so do it again. So we cracked it. Basically the whole idea is that the train arrives at certain times, and I can work that out by basically checking what time the train arrives, as in right now, in each individual gaming session, which restarts every time I guess load a save and also save the game. It resets. So now I've got to figure out what the timings are going to be for this play session, and then hopefully, using the knowledge that we had in the original recording session, we can then make sure that we do it this time. Now, I think I didn't check the footage. I didn't look back and see exactly how long it took. What my timings originally were. Okay, the train is there. We're gonna have to wait for the next one, and then we can work it out. Yeah, so when the train actually stops, that's when I'm timing from, and then a minute and 5 seconds later another train will arrive, basically. So let's say, for example, that the train arrives at 9:40. What that means is that the next train will be there at 10:45, and then you know what I mean. It's like an hour and 5 minutes in real time in reality, but in the game it's a minute and 5 seconds. So, and that means that it's always a minute and 5 seconds later, which means I can go around the hours and predict, right, this is 10:15, near enough, so an hour and 5 seconds later would be 11:20, and then the next one after that would be 12:25, and then the next one after that would be 1:30. So let's aim for that 1:30 train. I think we'll give ourselves some time to prepare and think about what we're doing. So I remember we took about 40, we started the mission like 40 seconds earlier, I think, than the train was supposed to be there. So let's try for about 30 and see whether it works. Because the whole thing is that the train journey itself will take some time, and that's the majority of the time off the clock. So we need as much time to get Ray to the airport from the subway station as possible. And I remember also in Markman Challenge Part 1 I said it was the only subway station that could get to the airport. That's not true, but it is true at the same time. What it means is the next stop from that station is the airport. So if I went from the other subway station, then the next stop will be, well, the one at Bedford Point, and then so at 1:30 then, and we need to start the mission, I guess, at 1 o'clock. maybe slightly before, just to give us some time. So then we've got 30 seconds to get there to be on that platform, and maybe we can do that drive within 30 seconds. I think so. Also, my controller's acting up a little bit. The left analog stick isn't super great. So it's the 27th of December, as I probably said before, and that means we've had Christmas Day, we've had Boxing Day, and big news I guess recently was to do with somebody with a crossbow around Windsor Castle, and also rest in peace Desmond Tutu, you will be sorely missed. I'm not religious, I know that he was an archbishop, but he did very important things for race relations and race equality in South Africa, just like Nelson Mandela, and I believe that they were very good friends, I think. So yeah, credit, lots of kudos goes to him, and thoughts are with his family. I'll talk about the Windsor Castle thing in a moment. Right, 1 o'clock, start the mission. Technically we got less than 30 seconds, but maybe we can make it. Right, the car's there, let's go, Ray. We have got... well, bugger it, because I don't really... we might miss the train. I'm thinking now that we don't have enough time, especially with mistakes like that. Well done. It's alright, we can always try for the next one, which would be at 2... I think we'll go for the one at 3, which will be at 3:40. Yeah, we've missed it, haven't we? I am going to keep trying this. Right, let's just cancel. Ray, sorry Ray. We'll go repair the car. Shit, I started it again, didn't I? What time is it now? Does it reset the clock? It does reset the clock, but that's not really too helpful, is it? Sorry Ray. Go repair the car. Or maybe actually no, the car should be okay. Right, so that means we can try for the one at 2:35. Yeah, I gotta go on vacation as well, mate. I can tell you that for free, doing this Markman challenge. So then we start it at 2 o'clock, I guess. Sounds fair to me. And he said it again, I gotta go on vacation again. Will you all just shut up? Pedestrians just talk constantly in this game, don't they? Alright, let's give ourselves some leeway. Don't know how long that takes, but right, it's 2 o'clock now. Basically, we can maybe make it. Just go out this way. If the tree wasn't there, that would be nice, but sadly we are in a park, so that means the tree is there, and that's annoying, because parks usually have trees. So usually I'm sure that there are some modern day ones that don't have any trees. Bugger. Right, 2:35 right now. I don't know if we can make it down there in time. Is the train there? It is, right, so... no, it'll leave by the time I get there. I mean, maybe we could have made that, but I don't think so. So, we are close. Right, confirmed from the last checkpoint. We will do that. So it does roll back the clock, which means we can try again for the one at 2:35. Come on, Ray. Or can we? Don't know if that technically took longer. Bollocks. See, one of the big issues is just getting out of the park, and I know I said I wanted to ramp off that bit, but I don't know if that's going to be successful or not. And it might actually add more time if we crash at the end of it, which is likely, because I am basically just a big moving object at that point. Right, so the train should be there. Don't know how long it stops for. Maybe for long enough that we can get there, but bollocks. Yeah, it's left. Okay, I'll try again, but maybe it gives us less time every time, I don't know. What time is on the clock when we start this? 14:02. Okay. I think that's exactly the same as it was last time, so maybe there is no time deficit, for want of a better word, and we can maybe keep trying it over and over again until we eventually get lucky. Though, bollocks. No, I don't think we're going to do it this time. Sorry, Ray, sorry. Bloody hell. If at first you don't succeed, keep trying it, I guess. Or maybe think of another way to do it. Whoa, no. Bad idea. No, we're not. Maybe if we can nail that jump. See, that jump could potentially be the answer. It's not the same jump I was referring to at the start of the video or session, but you know what I mean, right? If we can nail that jump, maybe we can get out of the park and... Whoa, no. No, we're either not going fast enough or it doesn't launch us high enough. See, we can get tripped up at any moment like that. See, because that just cost us. You're probably tired of me doing this, but I am going to keep trying, because Law of Averages states that I'm probably going to be able to do this in one perfect run eventually. I mean, it's just added to the fact that I'm not really the best driver. That would have maybe worked out if I had turned slightly differently or whatever. In west, southwest, no, can't do it. I've got another thought, right? Maybe if we go down the wrong way, the wrong side of the road, because the other side is just a one-way street, double lane, so maybe it's safer to go that way, which, actually no, we've got some extra time now. Just put your foot down and try not to hit these pedestrians too much, because when you hit them for some reason it treats them as a solid object, which likely the human body is, because it is a lot of water and bones. But still, I'm sort of thinking this car is going to be heavier than a human body, so it should be able to just plow straight through. Have we got enough time? God. Okay, we just barely missed it. Right, one last attempt, and yeah, so the whole process is fraught with hold-ups and problems. First part is getting out of this place, getting out of the park. It's not really easy because there's only a finite number of places where we can theoretically leave, right? So there's that there's that exit, there's other exits around, but we need to be the one that gets us to the place the quickest, right? We failed it already because of stupid things like that. I think this time what I'm going to do is, rather than try it from the last checkpoint, I will simply go for the train which should be at 4 o'clock. Actually, the one at 3 o'clock should be at 3:40. Yeah, so the one at 3:40... Actually, no, it's kind of slightly too late. Let's just think. So 4:45 then, but even that might be a bit too early. I keep using words like too early and too late, but I feel like I'm not really explaining why I'm using words like that. I think you'll get the gist of the I can't... Well, I'm not going to be able to use that car now. I guess that explosion didn't happen because I didn't hear it. Sorry. And a police car I don't think is fast enough. Bugger. Reload... No. Don't reload this. Actually, we can reload the save, can't we? No, because then I think I'll mess up the time. Just dying and whatnot mess it up. Maybe it does, but we will go and check. There's an Infernus back there. There's also one there. You know, come to think of it, because I'm in Yakuza territory, maybe the Yakuza Stinger is sufficiently fast enough. There's one over there and there, but I don't know. I think maybe the Infernus has the highest top speed, which is maybe at the end of the day what we want. Might as well load the save again, because then it's the right sort of time. Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, so top speed is kind of what we want, because acceleration and top speed obviously is what we need. At the end of the day, speed is key, but also being careful is the key. Right, gonna have to check the train again. Sorry about this, guys. It's just this drive bit is kind of... This driving portion is crucial. Not that any other part isn't crucial. I mean, leaving the place is hard enough. Driving there is also hard enough. Stopping and then turning the car is also hard enough. We'll wait for the next train, but I think it was it 12:25 or something? I don't know, we'll see. We'll see what time it actually arrives at. Maybe it was 10:15. I think it was 10:15 last time, wasn't it? I think, but we'll just make sure. So the thing about Windsor Castle was a teenage boy, was caught carrying a crossbow into the grounds of Windsor Castle, which, to me, and apparently he's been detained for mental health reasons, which I understand why, but at the same time I also think that maybe, to be honest, you don't have to be depressed or insane or whatever to be intent on harming someone. Not in my experience. I know that the most famous people who have harmed others, like, you know, serial killers and whatnot, have been pretty much insane. But I'm also pretty sure that you don't have to be insane in order to want to harm somebody. And obviously carrying a crossbow is generally an international signal to say, I'm gonna harm somebody or something. So yeah, he's also kind of lucky he wasn't shot. I don't know if there are any would they be royal guards or palace guards? There's something. They're just the guards, you know, at Buckingham Palace, the guys in the bearskin hats. So 11:20 it would be there. Let's go for the one at 12:30. Whatever time we get in the park, that's what time we're going to start. Yeah, but the guys in the bearskin hats, I don't know if there are any guards at Windsor Castle. I'd be surprised if there weren't, or some form of security, but he's kind of lucky he wasn't shot, I think. Right, let's go. It's not to say that if you look suspicious you're going to get shot if you go near Windsor Castle. It's if you seem intent on harming somebody. I mean, if you saw somebody with a crossbow and you were in charge of guarding the royal family, do you really think they'd think twice about shooting said person? I mean, personally, I would take that as quite a major threat. I mean, a crossbow isn't the same as a rifle, but it is pretty bad. You know, it's still gonna cause some harm. It's 12:30, so that drive is a bit longer than... I think that's the train just gone, isn't it? Yeah. Bugger. Alright, so I suppose we're gonna have to try from... So it'll be a 1:35 and then 2:40. Yeah, so let's try 2:40, giving us time to go back to the park. And we'll start it as soon as possible, but this drive does take a lot longer than you might think. Maybe if we did go down the wrong way of the... it might maybe be easier. You know, I don't really know. At this point, I'm clutching at straws, trying to figure out how to make this easier. Would it also be easy if I parked it slightly like this? Maybe if I did park it, but then we're kind of wasting time doing the turn, but... Right, let's start it now. So it's at 2:40? No, 2:35. Yeah, 2:35. Okay, I think maybe this time we could do it. Providing nothing happens, and you know when I say that something is gonna happen. And what did I just tell you? What, you now owe me £3 billion in my bank account right now, please. My good... Right, so there's a train. So it does indeed stop there. Maybe we've got time. We might actually have enough. Bollocks, no, Ray. You failed it. Maybe he will he appear on the train? No, he won't. He's not on the train, is he? I don't think he is. Bollocks. Bollocks, bollocks, bollocks. So remember, it's a 10:15. So we don't need to try that again. On this save file it is at 10:15. So we'll try 11:20. Yeah, we'll try for the... Or actually, we could try for the 10:15 train. If we start at not 9:30, because that would leave us with 45 seconds, and that might be too long of a gap. So we'll try for 35 seconds, and that would mean we are at 9:40. That's when we leave. Sorry if all this is very confusing. I imagine that it probably is, but which means I technically need to start at about 9:30 or 9:35, just to ensure that we actually do it. I'm on the wrong side. At least I kind of think so. 9:35. Come on. Let's go, Ray Boccino. He's from GTA 4. Come on, Ray Machowski. Mike Wazowski. Let's call him Mike Wazowski, even though he's not green and he has 2 eyes, but whatever. 10:15 train, let's go. And I think maybe we haven't got enough time already. It's okay, we can just start again and... yeah. Stop. Yeah, so when I was saying before about the people hitting the civilians or the pedestrians... Right, so it's 10:15. No, I don't think we're gonna make... No, he won't make it, because we technically have to be here before it even arrives. Right. Yeah. Hitting the pedestrians is just more hassle than it's worth. It would be better if the pedestrians just weren't here. No! Okay, fine. Yeah, retry from the last checkpoint, please. Thank you. I think maybe I parked the car a bit too far away for this. Come on, get in. This time, wait until he's sort of edging in. There we go. Right. Ray Wazowski. Yeah, Ray... Fuck it. Just call him Ray. Ray Machowski. Dodging traffic like bloody crazy taxi, even though you didn't really... I don't think you had to really dodge traffic in that game. In Crazy Taxi, right. I think it's a similar sort of time that we got, but let's use our brains. Oh. Buggery. No, it's just left. I mean, by the time that the car gets here, this time let's not start again and let's just park the car a bit closer. So, what was the timings on that? Fuck it. Get out, get another car, just walk. Or run. Run, don't walk. Oh, sorry. Walk, don't run. And I still don't remember the group, the band or whatnot that did that song. It's the same band who did Hawaii 5-0. Though, you know, yeah, you know it, don't you? Still trying to remember off who it is. It's not the Temptations, but it's something T. I think they begin with T. It's not the Tornadoes either. Or is it? Or is it, do they begin with T? Maybe the Yakuza Stinger isn't fast enough, but... Right, so... 11:20. and then 12:25, which is we're too late to oh no, bloody cop. So we really want to go for the 1:30 train, and we'll start the mission, just to be safe, at 12:45. 12:35, 12:30 odd, right? Because I don't want to be too late, and I don't want to be too early either. Where's the car? So we probably needed that extra time. Sorry, everybody. This car might be better at turning. It feels a tad bit heavier in the steering department. Why is there a truck on this road? Well, that was relatively without incident, but I promise you that's not really going to last. So we're almost on time for the when I say 1:30, then it's 2:35, so it should be at 1:30, and there it is. Okay, at 1:33 or something it stopped, but what's he doing with his head? Oh, Ray's there, and Ray's doing it too, I think. I really wish we could just skip this, but sadly we can't. Anyway, so now that we've got to this stage, it's time to explain the issue with this train journey. This train journey takes some time. I don't know exactly how long it takes, but it does take up the majority of the time on the clock. And the issue with that is, because we can't really skip this time is unavoidable. We can't really do anything about it, and by the time that we get to the airport subway station, we need to have long enough so that we can get Ray to that marker, and if we can get it before the marker expires, then we've done it. We've proved that this method is possible. However, in doing so, I think, get out of the train, stop messing me about. Right, 1:14. Maybe we've got enough time. I don't care. No, I do care, because you need to move, Ray. See, Ray is problematic. Maybe, to be honest, we're probably quicker just going on the other side of the tracks. Right, remember what happened last time. You went the wrong way, so don't go that way again. Should have probably tapped X for infinite speed. A perennial, come on. Steal the car, Claude, come on. We've got 20 seconds to get down there and get... Wait, we're not going to make it, are we? No, we aren't. Well, bugger me. Sideways. Yes, we will retry from the last checkpoint. Right. Let's just figure out what went wrong there. It's this way. What went wrong with that was either we had too little time on the clock, which might be the issue that will bite us in the ass this time, but to kind of work our way out of these issues, we excuse me. In order to work our way out of these issues, we are going to bollocks to you, you prick. We're going to come up with a, well, now if the issue is we haven't got enough time on the clock, then it is going to crop up this time. If the issue is that we... Now we're gonna miss it, aren't we? Come on, Ray. Ray, where are you? There you are. If the issue is that we don't have enough time on the clock, then the issue is going to crop up again, because this time we're going to go on the opposite side of the tracks, which is closer to the exit, which means we should be able to get there, and also use keep tapping the X button rather than holding it down, because that should give us infinite sprint. And that will maybe give us enough time. Well, okay, let's maybe guide Ray out and see whether we can make it. But it all depends on whether there's a car waiting for us or just pulling up. So remember to go on the other side, and hopefully Ray won't fall too far behind, because I want to guide him out of the subway, because going back in to collect him will add more time. That's what we don't want to do. Right, get ready to disembark. Get out of the train. Claudio, Claudius, Claudi Bambi Dumbi. Get out, Ray. This train needs to move. Once it moves, go. Bollocks, the things here, the ramp that he needs to go on. Right, come on, Ray. Don't let me down, Ray. If he gets stuck, get out of the way, guys. Ray's coming through. No, I haven't left him behind though, because he should be right behind me. Ray, get away from the... Come on, up the escalator. Escalation device. Escalation. Right. Maybe by some miracle there's a car. That is good news. I don't care. We screwed it. What is the... No. Okay. So we need just extra time then, don't we? Right, so let's just think about... We could, in theory, have guided him out of... No, because then it'll despawn, because it might be on a different island, but... Wait a minute. Oh, it's a Kuruma. It looked kind of like a different car from the back. Sorry. Maybe... No. Actually... Right, if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm going to park this car, which might stay in memory and might stay in the game, at the top of the subway exit. And the reason why I'm doing that is because we can't reliably say whether there will be a car on that little stretch of road to pick us up, right, so that we can take that and then Ray can get in and we can drive into the market. So instead what I'm going to do is put one there, And it's not going to be a fast car, it's just going to be this Kuruma, but I think that might work. If I can guide him out of the subway and we can catch the train to begin with, which will be a good start. I'm warning you, why don't you piss off? Right, so the next car that we take, I think only 2 cars can stay in memory. I think it's the one that you just left and the one before that. Because nobody's going on that side, let's park it this way. And it's a 4-door car, which helps. Nice leaf placement there, Grove Street Games. So the next car that we take is the one that we're going to take Ray in, because then if we take another car, then that one that we just parked will despawn. Right? Now it is on another island, but it's dark all of a sudden. Sorry about this everyone, that it's so slow, but we will get a car eventually that's... Aha! Infernus. Thank you, sir. I don't care about the cop. Right. So let's try this. I'm determined to try every single possibility in the book. There is no book on this, but still, I could write the book on this by the time I'm finished. Yakuza Stinger was fast enough, just barely. I think it was... Right, just take the exit, don't ramp off. Don't ramp off. Because you will eventually flip the car and then you have to get another one, and then your plan will be ruined. Alternative, wait until it stops raining. So, 2:30. I think it was 2:30 or maybe 2:35. 2:35, so let's count up. Sorry, 3:40, 4:45, 5:50, 6:55, 7 will be at 8, and it's 8 o'clock now, and then 9:05, 10 past 10. I think so. So there's a prostitute there, and don't park on the bumper or else we might not be able to get a decent thingy. Might not be able to get a decent start. Right, so at 9:25 or 30 we'll go in and start Markman. I think 25 might be our best bet, because then it takes some time, doesn't it? 21, 2, 3, start it now, doesn't matter, probably be able to make it. Has it stopped raining? Yeah, it has stopped raining, but that doesn't necessarily mean, sorry lady, that doesn't necessarily mean that the roads are clear, but it looks like they are. There's no water, so we should be okay. When did I say? 10 past 10. 10 past 10. And already that's looking less than likely that we will actually make it for that time, but we can always just try. Yeah, I think that's the train coming now. Ah, it's just arrived, hasn't it? Just arrive. Right, get out, get on the train. Good man, Ray, good. Alright, we caught it. We could have... Actually, it didn't really make a difference. Just stop overthinking things. You know what the plan is. Get in the car at the top of the stairs. Guide Ray out manually. Try not to get him stuck on anything. And he should be able to get in the car if it's still there. Although, does this count as a different car? If it does, then we are kind of screwed. Right. And then... yeah, let's just guide out, and if he doesn't... if the car's not there, then... we can't really do any better than what we just did, I don't think. I think we can say after this attempt that it is maybe impossible. Right, okay, right, we got out early, that's good. Ray, we need to wait for... this train needs to move. As in right now. Which way is it gonna go? Right, the ramp. Come on, Ray. Ray, no. You bastard. Right, don't get stuck on anything else, please. Especially not these stairs. He's there. He got over just fine. So at the top of the stairs, there should be the Kuruma. Yes, there is. Right. This may just be possible, guys. Come on. No. Not this time. No. And it is. And that is the Markman challenge. The subway method is possible, and the dodo method is also possible. Okay, right. I know that those two methods are kind of, well, to be honest, the dodo method might actually be easier than using the tunnel because, well, if you can fly the dodo, it means that you can get there quicker and therefore complete the mission quicker, yeah? But I'm just saying that those methods are unconventional and definitely a lot more difficult to pull off, but it does prove that they are possible. And that to me is what I wanted to do with this whole challenge. And I know that these videos haven't been the best of quality, and I know that this Let's Play have kind of been a bit shit, but to be honest, I've achieved something because I've achieved that is possible. I don't know if any other person in the world has done what I just did, but it wasn't exactly impossible, it wasn't hard, it wasn't too difficult, it just required some thinking and some consideration. Actually, it's an object that technically doesn't really exist, the plane, so you don't have to worry about hitting anything. Let's take off with the dodo, and should we complete the mission? Might as well. Have I buggered it? Maybe. Right. Yeah, I think I have, haven't I? Ooh, ooh. Ah, forget it. Forget it. That is it. We've done the Markman challenge as we wanted to do, and it's been good. Well, alright, it's not been good, but we'll figure it out. I hope that when we get into when we get to... I won't kiss your ass, thank you very much. But I hope that this has been entertaining for you. Thanks very much for watching this video, the Markman Challenge. This is part maybe 3, maybe 4, we'll see. It's all live. But yeah, thank you for watching this video. I do hope you are having had a good Christmas, had a good Boxing Day, and are looking forward to 2022, because to be honest, I think all of us couldn't wait for this year to be over. Happy New Year's in advance, and yeah, take care, have a good time. I'll see you all whenever I see you. Bye for now.